This is just a short clip just to share with you guys. So don't make the same mistake that I did. From the perspective that when through the majority of my accumulation years, I really did not consult with anyone. Mostly because I thought I had it all under control. But then when I began to educate myself through the certificate in financial planning course with university, I realized there was a lot I actually had not been privy to because I assumed a lot of responsibility myself. So my whole objective here as I'm going through this, establishing of my company, is to try to change the narrative to where we as a body, the American people, don't make the same mistake I made. Now again, I have a little bit more cash flow advantage than most people because of some passive income things of that nature. But I could have definitely made the journey a lot less stressful if I had consulted someone early on in my career. Now the challenge there lies is this: I did engage a couple of people through different companies as I had grew up in my military career. But what kept coming across consistently was that they were focused on pushing a product or an agenda. And with that being said, I sort of got disengaged because I started feeling as though it was not about me per se. It was about the product and the sale. To one point, the organization got reprimanded for its style. Later on by the SEC, but the thing was that regardless of that, there were still some real focused people out there, financial planners like myself, that don't have products to sell, to push, but yet have the concept of developing a holistic plan to individuals meet their goals. And not until I actually got the formal training, understanding what kind of depth of insight and information is associated. I not realize that. I could have taken a better initiative to seek out a fiduciary only financial planners that are not associated with a product sale and for which I have established business as. So that would allow me to stay focused and not get distracted. So I would employ you to not make the same mistake I did. As you are beginning your journey as a certified nurse, whether or not you feel that you are sort of like neglected, that you don't have a career path that you want to go, but yet the whole focus is that generating income through your entire years of working years, and that you take and contribute a greater portion of the income to yourself, so that when you get to an age that you desire to retire at, that you have the funds and resources set aside to allow you to do that. That is the main objective here. I feel that if that objective is by a majority of Americans, we would no longer be in a situation as we are now, where we are being dictated by a class of people, but yet at the same token rely on the resources of the many. So the trillions of dollars tax revenue generated by us contributing to this government is now allowing certain people in certain situations to take advantage of it, and we've lost our voice. So in my belief that as I have established this business about giving us back our voice. If we take a greater portion of our money and start saving and investing for ourselves, I believe that if we became majority as in society, majority stakeholders, companies will be able to make we'll be able to influence more of the kind of decisions that they make. And that'll be less of them taking advantage of us, and yet more of us managing and ensuring that they are providing us better output. And that the focus is no longer about them being able to take advantage of us. It's about them serving us as any business is supposed to be designed to do. So through my clever understanding, I believe that MCKINNEY-X in its very infancy right now is about establishing a financial planning company designed to empower the majority of Americans to now take control of this environment that's currently influencing us negatively, and putting it in our hands to be able to negotiate and steer it to things that are for us as opposed to them being singularly focused on themselves. So this is what my agenda is. Don't make the same mistake that I made as far as not looking at it as a requirement. Because if you don't have the requisite skills, it's no different than when you go and get your car serviced. If you could do it yourself, you had the confidence, capability, and the tools and things you would do it yourself. When you don't, you go to a professional to get it done. And I'm asking you to trust me to be that professional that helps you get it done. So that when you get to that stage in your life, that you can decide, hey, this is what I want to do. I want to retire and I want to retire at this age. Or if we as a collective ensure that we're no longer the victims of these corporations, then we start taking the power back from these corporations. One fraction of a share at a time. Maybe that makes some sense to some, maybe not. But that's a outcome. Thanks.